Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be a friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be a friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Tell me your dream, somewhere you wanna go, or somewhere. What are those desires?
Hello, good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here. How are you doing today? I hope you can hear me. Should be all right. Let me know if something's not quite working now. So I had a bit of a trouble yesterday. So yeah, so nice that you're here. Welcome. If it's your first time here, I'm Alba and I'm doing these free live sessions for us to move together. And this session today is just a bit of an awakening. So we're going to start to try to make our bodies present. It's going to be quite nice and gentle and smooth, just to focus a little bit before the day starts. So I think I'm just going to let 1 more minute, just in case someone else wants to join. But just let me know if there is any word of inspiration you can give me today, anything that's particularly stiff, something you need to stretch, something you need to open. Feel free to comment there, give me a comment, and we can use all that inspiration for today. That would be amazing. So, yeah, it's just really nice if you guys give me feedback, because sometimes I work with my body and what feels today for me, but I would love you to participate and tell me things you want to work on, because that's why it's live and it's interactive. So it'd be amazing to hear your thoughts on that. And I think we've got Laura that's watching us from Paris. That's so cool. And we've got someone else. I don't know who it is. So if you can give say hi over there. If you can't, it's okay. You're still welcome because I know some people don't have an account and it's like weird. Very good. So we're gonna get started. So guys, we're gonna start standing. Actually, I was gonna start on the floor today. Yeah, why not? So just lying as you were in bed, okay? And I wanted to focus today a little bit. It's just a thought I've been having over the last days. So I'm just gonna start stretching. And we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a self massage today later on. Just because it's really important. We're not having so much touch these days. And it's very important to give us that connection. So we're just going to stretch as much as we want, just on the floor. Yeah, you can just do whatever you want, nice and free. Just stretch the leg up, whatever. Just really free. Really free. Just letting everything. And not, oh my God, crack, crack, crack. If you're a bit crunchy, let it crack. Good. And from there, we're just going to hands on my knees. Good. And I'm just going to start to roll my shoulders, doing nice circles with them. Perfect. And then I'm going to pull my knees. I'm going to interlace my fingers and pull my knees into myself. So right in. And I'm going to do a little bit of swinging. So I'm just taking them forward and towards me. And forward and towards me. Good. And from there, I'm going to do nice wide circles with my hands on my knees. Very good. So starting to really be aware of my breathing. How is it feeling today? Yeah. Quite an interesting thing I was reading about, the touch really connects your vagus nervous and then it slows you down. So, because we don't have hugs or touch, we're like a little bit, heart rate goes up, blood pressure goes up, and we just need all that slowing down. So, we're going to try to get that in this session. So, really, really smoothing through that, going a little bit wider in the circles. That's it, oiling that hip joint as much as we can. Beautiful, and letting the breath take us. And now from there, we're just going to release the legs to the side, having hands both sides of my body. Good. And from there, all I want you to do is you're going to start to let a vibration lift towards your body. So my heels are nice and steady, and I'm just pointing my toes back and forward, letting my head vibrate with that. Good. So I'm just creating a little springy feeling inside my body as my toes move back and forward. My heels stay steady on the floor. Very good. And just let that feeling also get towards your head. So if my head moves, it's all right. Yes. Luckily, you don't have a mic there that's bothering you. There you go. So just let the chin really drop, the jaw soften. Wonderful. And from there, we're just going to stay there and we're just going to bring the arms up to the ceiling, reaching the whole shoulder up and letting it drop. Good. So it's like the arm bone is like something separate to your body and you just reach it out to the ceiling and then you let it drop. Nice. Now, when I let it drop, I don't let it collapse fully. So I'm going to try to just let the shoulder drop and I'm letting the shoulder drop. And again, so really creating space in all that place that's in between your shoulders. So that chest, that collarbone, all that really drops. And I'm going to go a bit quicker and I'm going to really focus on the down and the down and the down and the down. So really allowing the shoulders to go to that wide place where they're both placed and there is space that's heavy in between them. And now I'm going to start to isolate it. So I'm going to go down and then I go elbow. So I go down and then elbow and then arm. Now I need a bit more space for this. Let me bring this down a bit. Make sure you've got some space. So your arms go up, then shoulders, then elbows, then arms. Right. So and then again. So I go up before arm, up, up. Good. So I really separate the different parts. Great. Just like a little doll. Good. And elbows. Good. And up. Good. Wonderful. Yes. Now I'm going to even separate the hands. So I go with the elbows, with the hand, with the forearm, and then the palms. Palms, lift. Yes, good. It's like a little stair. You're actually drawing like a stair. So you go down with the shoulders, elbows, forearm, wrist, hands, elbows, up. Yes, very good. And now start to do it as quick as you can, just so that you sort of smooth the transition. Good. Wonderful. Good. Nice. I'm going to do the same with the legs. So we're going to go and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So we bend and we lift and we bend and we lift. Now super heavy. So I'm really using the minimum muscle tensions. The 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2. Yes, so you really slide it through the floor. Good. Now when you drop your foot, really drop it. Like let it have a massage in the sole as you go down. Ba, 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 ba. Good. There you go. Wonderful. Now, if you need to make it a bit softer because you've got neighbors downstairs, just see if you can give me a bit more spring so you're not letting it drop that much. If you don't have to worry about that, that's great because it feels even better if you just let it drop. But don't worry if you need to just make it a bit softer. Good. Last one. Now I'm going to go with whole right side. So I'm going to go here, up, elbow, down. So I'm going to repeat it on this side, okay? So I'm going to go arm up. So I'm just lifting the forearm as the knee lifts. Then I'm going to go with the whole shoulder up to the ceiling. And I'm going to go again with the elbow and arm. So I'm not articulating so many times through the arm. It's a bit more simple. So it's basically just this, 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 this. And I'm going to go again with the right. So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and make it fluid. Good. Alternating legs. Well done. And I'm going to start to really let my head go with it. Very good. If you need to release the sound, just release the sound. And we're going to go opposite leg and arm in a second. And opposite leg and arm. So I'm going to go with my left leg, right arm. 2, 2, 2, 2. Very good. Because starting to feel that rhythmic sense in your body. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a minimum amount of energy. Good guys, last one. Okay, and now I'm gonna lift both arms and legs up. And I'm just gonna start to let them shake. Let the arms shake too. Good, 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 good. And I'm gonna start to just touch my bum with my legs and really release them. So free, super free. You can do this. You can also do a little bit of shaking. And then I'm gonna bring energy towards myself. So my hands are gonna be receiving. So they're gonna go in this direction in circles. And I'm gonna stay like this for like 2 minutes at least. So keep going and a bit more. And you can release the legs even more. Good, keep going. A lot of energy. A lot. Let the hands bring that energy in. Keep going. Move the legs even more energetically. Good. And 30 more seconds. Very good. Keep going. A bit more. Last one. You've got this. And release all that on the floor. Nice. Good. And from there, I just want you to start to bring the attention into your body and into your breathing. Just noticing what's left of that movement, of that springy feeling inside you, that oscillation, and allowing the breath to use that movement to start the wave that goes up and down. Good. Now, and again, if you need to release the sound, just let it go. we're going to start to swing the head from side to side. So I'm really letting the jaw be super relaxed. And I'm going to go 1, 2. Good. Super, super, super soft. Very good. 2 more, guys. Perfect. And back to center. Now from there, we're going to slowly ask your body to bring us to a sitting position without rushing it. We're just going to start to ask for it to bring us to a very comfortable seated position, whichever it is for us. And I'm going to wait for it to happen. And with the minimum amount of muscle and energy, I'm just going to move like a sea creature. Let your body guide you through it. Trust that it knows how to take you there. And you're going to go to that seated position of your own. Good. And opening the eyes for a second. Very good. Now, you can reallocate yourselves if you're in a weird position, and you can either be like this, sat down if that is comfortable for you. We can, if this is not very comfortable on the floor, we can grab a chair and we can sit on it just with hands here, okay? Now, if sitting is comfortable, that's okay. If we need a cushion underneath, we can also do that. So we're going to start in there. Wonderful. And all I'm going to do here, keeping a soft focus on the space that surrounds me, I'm just going to start to close my eyes as I keep my palms facing up to the ceiling. Good. Now from there, all I want you to do is to be curious about your breathing. So you're going to start to observe your breathing. And just see the little details of it. What kind of breath is it? Is it a quick one? Is it a slow one? What is the rhythm of it? Is it calming, soothing? Is it panicky? How is my body feeling now? What kind of sensations have I got? What kind of pressures in my body? Focusing on the area around my chest, starting to observe if there's any kind of pressure around that area, or if it feels nice and smooth, nice and loose. Trying not to change anything, just merely observing what's going on there. And then we keep scanning the body, starting from the head and slowly traveling down all the way through my feet. Now take your time in every single bit. Yeah, there is no rush. Just allow your intuition to tell you how much time you need to spend in each place. Which places are relaxed, which ones are tense. Good. And as we go, keep scanning down. We're going to try to, in every exhale, find a word that describes the bit we're in the body. So if I'm in my chest and it's a little bit tense, In every exhale in my chest, I will just imagine I'm breathing that word out. I keep going all the way down, making sure I really focus on the area around the belly and around the hips. And if I need to release a sound, I can always do it. Always feel free. The voice is an important instrument. It's just a part of the body. Is anything else? We don't need to feel ashamed that we're making noises. Babies make noises all the time. It's natural. So yeah, just if there's something that's a little bit stuck, that it doesn't feel like you can release, you can just good. So just let that sound come out naturally. Wonderful. And from there, I go down to my feet. And I'm just going to, for 2 seconds, focus just on the contact of my feet with the ground, with the heaviness of them, with the temperature they're at. Great. And from there, I'm going to slowly open my eyes. I'm starting to notice the space around me, noises, colors, textures. Just being curious about it. Trying just to discover things you might not have noticed, even though you're spending a lot of time in that space. Being very going in detail in all those subtleties around you. Great. See if you can keep the slight awareness of your breath as you do that. So we're able to stay in and to stay out, which is what we do in life, right? We are with ourselves, but we are also with whatever is outside. So here, that's beautiful. We're going to start to give us a nice self massage, because especially today, as I said. So yeah, I was just thinking, how much we can miss contact and hacks, and it's so important to give us that feeling, because it does create an effect. Even if you give yourself a self massage, that's exactly the same effect, and it does help a lot. So I'm just going to start through my feet. Actually, if you can take your socks off, even though it's a bit cold, it might be nice. Okay. So I'm just going to start to walk with my toes. So look what I'm doing. I'm just like taking one toe back and one toe forward. First within the big toe and the second toe. Good. And now I'm going to spread them apart. So I do a little bit of walking with them and then I spread them apart. And then I'm going to do the same with the second ones. And I go through all of them doing that. And I spread them apart. Good. Now, same thing. And spread. Last one. Great. Now I'm going to start to go massage through all this bit. Really into the knuckles and in all this space in between the tarsus. So I'm really deepening there with my fingers. Go in there. Very good. Like nice. Like you're like really making bread there. It's funny. I was looking at how the shopping list has changed. Before, people used to buy toilet rolls. Now it's all about beers, fries, and olives. At least in Spain. So that's it. So really stay there. Good. Very good. And now we're going to start to go through the arch. So we get right in the middle of the arch. Very good. And there you go. So really get in there. Get in there. Very good. Giving ourselves that space, that pressure. Beautiful. A bit more pressure through there. Nice. Yes. Through the whole arch. It's like little points of pressure in our foot. Wonderful. And through the heel a little bit. So just give yourself a massage right in the ankle. Very good. Now I'm gonna put my sock on just because otherwise my foot is gonna freeze. If you're warm, you don't have to. And then we're gonna go through the ankle. Now we're gonna go massaging the whole leg. So really, really, really getting in there. Nice and yeah, good. Giving yourself some love through there. So right to the calf, stay for a bit in the calf. If you need to stay in any spot, you can just stay and give yourself some warmth. Sometimes it's literally just putting a really slight pressure or giving warmth. That's all we need. Sometimes we need a lot of, you know, proper messaging. So just listen to what your body's asking for today. And then we're going to go a little bit higher. So through the thigh. So really giving ourselves some nice massage through the thigh. And then we can just go back and forward. It's like we're surrounding the thighs with our fingers. And we just go back and forward. Just a little bit of pressure. Good. Activating that nervous system that needs all that oxytocin boost. So really, very good. So really give it some nice pressure through there. Last one. Okay, and now we're going to go to the other leg. So I'm starting with my right foot. And I'm starting through the toes first. So remember, we were doing one goes forward, the other goes back with the big toe and the second toe. Nice. Very good. So nice and wide. Good. Perfect. Then we're going to go through the second toe. Very good. Both directions. Then through the third one. There you go. And the last one. Perfect. And then we're going to really get into all the area around the knuckles. So getting all those fingers right in the middle of the toes. Right in the middle of the toes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. And through the whole arch. So going through the whole arch, stay there for a bit. Now, if you've got some baby oil or something, you can do this every day. And it's such a great routine to give yourself some space and some time. And yeah, I mean, it's sort of even better if you do it with some baby oil because it'll be smoother. And so yeah, so going through the whole sole, very good. Nice. So going all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Stay in the inner and the outer arch. Your fingers right there. Good. So all those points that are blocked where the circulation is not really getting to. And then I'm going to go through my heel. So all that area around the heel, I can even just give it some warmth through here. Very good. And I'm going to put my sock on. And I'm going to go through my ankles. So walking through my whole ankle and starting to go through my calf. So again, starting like a big massage. And then the second round, I'm just going to go up and down with that little hack with my hands, surrounding the calf with my hands. And then I'm going to go through the thigh, whole thigh. Very good. All the way up. Very good. Really getting to the back of the hamstring too. Good. And then we go again. Back and forward. Nice. Really staying in that. Very, 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 very good. Wonderful. And from there, I'm gonna be kneeling and my hands are gonna be on the floor. So now let's give some attention to the hands. All I want you to do, just look at them and just see if there's one that feels a bit more connected than the other one. Sometimes one is a bit redder than the other one, a bit more red just because it's got more circulation. So see if you can press in both of them, imagining you're really spreading the fingers on the floor because you feel all those tightnesses. So can I make the palm as flat as I can on the floor, giving them some pressure? And I'm going to send my bum back and I'm going to start to curl my spine, but don't lose your hands. So keeping your hands, imagining you want to spread them apart and sending some air into your back as you keep pressing through your hands. Very good. Now from there, I'm going to kneel here and I'm going to curl my toes to go to crunches. So I'm just going to be here and I'm going to do a couple of bouncing. So I'm going to go 1 and a 2 and a 3. And then I'm going to reach the heels down to the floor to release my head. And again, I'm going to do it sideways so that you can see me. So 1 and a 2 and a 3. Heels release. And I go all the way up with my sit bones. And again, 1 and a 2 and a 3. If you're not reaching with the hands, it doesn't matter. It will be exactly the same. And again, 1 and a 2 and a 3. If you need your legs a little bit wider, that's also okay. Give them some space. And again, 1, 2, 3. Heels down. So make sure you're really reaching through the heels and the whole sole is pressing down on the floor. Last one. 1 and a 2 and a 3. And coming all the way up. Very good. Now I'm going to bring one leg forward and the other one back. Okay. Now this knee goes down to the floor. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to have hands here and I'm going to give my hips a little bit of a circle here. So nice smooth circle. I'm in my shoulders. Very good. Wonderful. All the way there. And now you reverse the circle. So we go the opposite direction. Okay, nice. And let's go to the other side. So we bring this leg forward, hands on the side, and we go again. Nice. Big circle just to smooth the joint and oil it. And reverse. Perfect. Good. Now we're going to bring both legs to the side so they come a bit more together. And I bend my knees and I'm going to have one hand that's pushing against one thigh. So I bring my right shoulder forward and I reach my knee away from me on the right to open that groin. Very good. Keep pressing on your feet so your bum is not just dropping. Good. And then we go to the other side. And from there, walking with your feet in. I'm just going to stand up there for a second. Good. And I just want you to start to swing from side to side. We're going to start to give some energy to all the upper body that we haven't really worked on. So as we swing, just as we do so, we're going to start to tap into our pelvis. So we're going to have the hands tapping through the whole pelvis. Very good. Good. And let the swing be really, really heavy. And then we're going to start to tap through the whole back. So you're really through the whole back. And start to go through your lower back. So you're swinging. And as you do so, you let your lower back get some energy. Very good. And a little bit higher towards the upper back, just as far as you can reach. And we're going to start to go through the front. Yes, it's going to be easier if I take this. Yeah. So we're going to go through the front as we swing. Nice. Stay through the belly. Yes, very good. So really stay on the belly. Nice. And stay some time there because the belly is like a really blocked spot normally. So see if you can imagine it gets nice and soft and warm. And then we go up through all that bit just underneath my chest. Stay there for a second, trying to soften all that area. Beautiful. Then we go up to the chest and the collarbone. Swinging, going. Release the throat. Very good. That's it. Release the voice if you need to. And I'm going to go through my arm. So top of the arm, right. And again, up and down. Good. And I go through my palm and I'm just going to rub my hands together. Rub them, give them some warmth. And I'm going to go through the back of my arm. And I stay a little bit in my armpit. A little bit more through my armpit. Very good. Keep the swinging so that it's all smooth. We can even do a little bit more. There you go. And then let's go through the other arm. So we go all the way up, all the way down, and again, all the way up. Now, through the top of the inside up part of the arm, and I'm going to stay in my hands for a second. Hands, rubbing. And inside arm, and I'm going to stay in the armpit. A little bit more in the armpit. There's a lot of blockage in there, so really stay. That's it. And you can slow down the swinging. And from there, guys, we're just going to do a little bit of shoulder. So I'm taking my right hand to get all the area through my traps. So really giving it some good energy over there. Very good. Without fear, without hurting yourselves, but just give it some energy through the neck. And then the other side. Very good. Nice, nice, nice work. And from there, I'm just going to go through my head. So tapping through the front of my scalp. This time is a little bit lighter. I'm going to sit so you can see me better. You can sit if you want through the whole scalp. So I'm traveling all through that beat, activating that nervous system in my head. And then I'm going to stay through the front of my face, a little bit lighter, like I'm playing piano here. Super, super soft, like little insects touching my face. Very good, just to activate all those points of connection there. Good, keep going, a little bit quicker with your fingers. Wonderful. And then we're going to stay on the jaw. We're just going to give ourselves a massage right there. So right in the base of your jaw, in the back of the ear, where it inserts. Just going to stay there for a second. And really release the jaw. So stay there on that point. And let the jaw soften. Great. And now we're going to go just through all that area around the... Yeah, so all here around the forehead, just where it sometimes hurts when you've got a headache, around there. Now through the front of the forehead, we like little circles in there. And on the cheeks. Good, so really softening through the whole cheek and jaw. And nice. From there, we're gonna just hold the hands here. We're gonna move them, so this is better if you do it standing up. We're just gonna move the hands, and you're gonna let the jaw relax as it does. So I'm just letting the jaw let go. Good, so you can't talk while you do it. So you're really letting the hands move, and then the head moves as a consequence, and the jaw really releases. Let's do it once more. And you can go as quick as you want. Oh, good. And we're just going to catch that energy up. Catch it, and release it. Right, release it there. And catch it up there. Good. And release. Good. So I'm just going to do a little bit of... Yeah, take all that out of your legs and arms. Good. Just release a little bit more. Out. Let it all go. Nice. Very good. Wonderful, guys. And I hope you feel a little bit more awake. And yeah, self-massaged. It's really important to make that nervous system start to connect at the beginning of the day and be present, because we're all the time with screens and that kind of thing. We just use the hands like that. So yeah, hope it's useful and it feels good, which is the most important thing. So hope to see you here soon. This is the last session of this week. But next week I'm seeing you. So we've got Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning awakening English, same times today. Then on Tuesday and Thursday, it is in Spanish at 8:30 Spanish time, 7:30 English time. And then we've got the Pilates classes on Monday and Wednesday. Monday English, Wednesday Spanish, and same thing with the relaxation and stretching. So really hope to see you there. Thanks again for being here. Also to remind you that I'm also doing online classes via Zoom. So if you were interested, give me a shout. And yeah, hope to see you here soon. Mwah. Have a wonderful day.